Hola, feliz miércoles. Ok. ¿Recuerdas cuando hablamos de creer en ti mismo? Ok. Hoy vamos a hablar de que deberías saber quién eres. Okay. We have to know who you are. John chapter 8. Jesus told the people, he said, I am the light of the world. If you follow me, you won't have to walk in darkness because you will have the light that leads you to life. He's speaking about himself. I might have read that quick. Basically, Jesus was saying, follow me and you'll have the light because I am the light of the world. Y'all living in darkness. But if you follow me, you'll have light that guides and leads your life. The Pharisees or the pseudo-religious people was like, that's not valid. You can't say that about yourself. It's not valid because you said it about yourself. Ooh. He said, actually, it is valid. The reason they did not want to claim what he said as fact, he even told them. In verse 17, it says, your own law says that if two people agree about something, their witness is accepted as fact. He said, I am one witness and my Father who sent me is another. Oh my gosh. To the pseudo-religious people, it had to be two people to agree on the same thing to make it as fact. Meaning somebody else had to validate you. Somebody else had to validate what you said about yourself. Jesus said, He even said, you judge by human standards. My God. They didn't want to accept that he was who he said he was. To them, they were looking on the outside of his appearance. You just the carpenter. My God. You're just the job that you do. You're just the 9-to-5 job that you have. My gosh. He boldly proclaimed who he was. He didn't need anybody else's validation. Yes, he was God and man. But while he was a man walking on earth, he didn't need nobody to agree with him in what he said and who he was. Why? Because this is in John. If you go back to Matthew chapter 3, God had already said when he opened up the heavens, this is my son in whom I will please. He already got his acceptance. He already got his identity stamped. He didn't need nobody else to say nothing about him. My gosh. Real life examples. I'm a writer. I know this. Now, I'm not on New York Times bestsellers list yet or ever. That don't change the fact that I'm a writer. That don't change the fact that I'm an author. I'm also a speaker. Have I spoken at somebody's conference yet? No. But that don't change the fact that I'm a speaker. I don't need anybody to tell me outside who I am. Now this is for you. You are who you are. Believe who you are. If God tells you you're this, if you're a CEO, you're a business person, you're an entrepreneur, you're this, you're that, you're free, believe it. You don't need a second person to tell you anything, to validate who you are. You don't need any outside sources. Remember we talked about this? You don't need outside sources to confirm who you are. No matter where you go, no matter what country you're in, no matter what government, politician, whoever it is, you don't need no other human being that bleeds the same blood you bleed to tell you who you are. That's it, go about your business. Si nadie te ha dicho hoy, esta día que te estoy hablando a ti mismo, yo te quiero decir a ti que te amo. I want to say that I love you so much if nobody has told you today. Because life be life out here, but get what? We are going to prosper regardless. Catch you on the website.